pillars of rock protrude from the water like twin portals on the path to paradise. This heaven on earth is actually a small province in the south of Thailand, where the mountains of the isthmus come to bathe their feet in a quiet corner of the Andaman Sea. Krabi, a touch of paradise. Travelling to Krabi is quite convenient, either from Bangkok in central Thailand or from Thailand's southern neighbour, while the leisurely wayfarer may want to meander along highway number 4 to reach Krabi. The journey can also be made in a matter of hours, arriving first by plane at Phuket International Airport on the large island of Phuket nearby. The richness of this mangrove forest along either bank of the Krabi River is evident from the fish traps laid out around the river's mouth and the serene and simple floating huts which house the fishing folk of this natural community. A community in which man, marine animals and plant life coexist in harmony. Prehistoric cave paintings at Pi Hua Tor Cave are further proof that man has flourished in this region for thousands of years. "40 million years ago, this location was the bed of a shallow fresh lake inhabited by hundreds of thousands of shellfish. Their fossilized remains piled up over the ages to form the shellfish cemetery we see today." Ahead of us can be seen the Phnom Benchar mountain range, revealing the luxuriant growth of virgin rainforest on these rugged slopes. Another basic luxury of Krabi is its economic mainstay, the oil palm. Enjoy the tranquil morning splendor of Tung Keo Forest in the district of Long Tom. Only a short distance from the town of Krabi, nature lovers can venture into the hillside forests of Khao Nor Chu Chi, where birdwatching and floral beauty are year-round pleasures. Few can resist the fame of Krabi's very own hot waterfall. The source of this heat is an underground hot spring which bubbles to the surface, flows through the forest, still hot and clean, and merges with a cooler stream to create a warm water playground of delight. No matter what season you choose for your visit to Krabi, you will delight in your discovery of a series of small waterfalls along the course of Vokkorani Creek, a clear stream overshadowed by trees and flowing from a lake that stretches out before a limestone cave in Tan Vokkorani National Park. It is truly astounding to realize that this small province, only about 4,000 square kilometers in area, contains as many as 4 national parks. Just as incredible is once encountered with the same mode of transportation used by North American Eskimos, the kayak. But these, in fact, are the ideal means to paddle up and down the rivers of Southeast Asia while blending in with the natural environment. As we wander through the waterways of a mangrove swamp, we finally arrive at a large lagoon surrounded by steep cliffs. Our guide simply tells us that this part of the river is rather narrow, with only 700 meters between the majestic escarpments on either bank.
Big caverns that you go through, you just drift with the current, and just walls up on both sides. Awesome. It was wonderful.
So a little bit of wildlife, not too much though. A she-eagle and a kingfisher.
I would definitely suggest other people do this. It was wonderful.
Andaman Sea is best visited from November to April. On Noparat Tara Beach at low tide, the wide sandy beach extends out to what was a distant rocky island only a few hours earlier. From the furthest limit of this beach, marked by a limestone karst outcropping, to its juncture with Ao Nang Beach, shops, bungalows and tour companies can be found in abundance. The sea's horizon is likewise cluttered with islands, big and small, inviting exploration. Here is a flotilla of long-tailed boats, any of which can easily transport you to other beaches, such as Ao Railay, which describes a long, broad curve to the west. If you proceed south along the beach, however, you'll come to a huge limestone mountain towering over Pranang Cave and the beach below. This is one of Thailand's favorite spots for sun worshippers from all over the world. As we venture out over the sea towards an archipelago, we barely have time to enjoy the ocean's breezes before we arrive at Poda Islands and observe their manifold charms. Some people say that this particular stone formation resembles the head of a chicken, and some say that it looks like the head of an axe. Let's call it Chicken Island. Nearby Tap Island is connected to Chicken Island by a narrow spit of sand exposed during low tide. Even when the tide is high, it is possible to walk from one island to the other. If your enchantment with this insular world continues, you may even want to rent a bungalow on one of the islands, Koh Poda.